Hey guys, Total Legion here, welcome back to another Napoleon Online battle, and today we have a pretty good battle. I'm going to be playing as Portugal, and my ally, who is Praise the Sun, will be playing as Denmark, and we're going to be taking on Britain and Prussia. So let's go ahead and go over the army comps. I'll just pause the game real quick. We'll look at mine first. I've brought along some Portuguese infantry on my left flank here, and some 12-pounder foot artillery, some cazadores, some more Portuguese infantry, and some more. I also have some more cazadores, and pretty much this whole section here is just more Portuguese infantry. And then on my right flank, I have some triadores, some Portuguese cavalry hidden in that forest, and a 6-pounder foot artillery. And my general, who is over here, is just a general staff unit, and I also have some more Portuguese cavalry hidden in this forest. So that's my setup. Let's go take a look at Praise the Sun's. He's brought along some dragoons on his right flank. He also has a 7-pounder howitzer, along with some Danish line infantry, and also some lifeguards somewhere. Here they are, the lifeguards afoot. Very nice unit. And he has also brought along some more dragoons on the left, and another 7-pounder howitzer. And he has 4 of these sharpshooters right at the front, which are a really cool unit. So let's go take a look at Prussia now, who I believe is commanded by Josh D. So let's go take a look at his. On his right flank, he's got some hussars. He also has some musketeers. He then has 2 more musketeers next to some Jaegers in the middle here. And it looks like a, yep, just 1 7-pounder howitzer, along with some hussars and another unit of Jaegers. He also has some foot guards, and then 2 more musketeers over here, and some more Jaegers, and his general is just a general staff. And now let's go look at Hoffman Christoph, I think that's his name, who was in charge of Britain. On his right flank, he has brought along 2 Highland foot, along with some dragoons. He also has some fencibles, and that pretty much consists of his whole middle flank here. He also has some KGL foot, and some light dragoons, and some more dragoons, and also a general staff unit, and a light foot. And I'm sure he probably has some rifles hidden somewhere. So now let's go ahead and click play. And quick little disclaimer, my ally over here had only just, this was their first game on Napoleon Total War. He actually only just switched over from Empire, so I tried to kind of help him as much as I could in this battle. I was constantly communicating with him and stuff like that. So it was a very good battle though, and it should be a nice one to record over too. So I've set up my artillery here, and they're going to have their first shot, and it's only just going to go over them. I was hoping it was going to bounce into them and actually get quite a few kills early on, because that Highland foot unit is going to be probably their main flanking force, along with this unit of dragoons here. So my aim here was to push up my army on top of this hill, because this is pretty much the best position overall, at least on this side of the map. And then he will have to be forced down into here, because he'll be shot by my cannon over in this section over here. I also have some of these obviously hidden units in this forest, so I can easily get some shots off if he does try and take out my 6-pounder. And I kind of told the same to my ally. I said, go on that hill, because that's literally the best chance he's going to have of survival, as we are both these minor factions against pretty large factions, especially Britain and Prussia. So already early on, Prussia's going to move up some of their Jaegers on top of this hill section here, and I saw this happening, so I will send over some of these infantry, this Portuguese infantry, to help out. It looks like we're going to get another shot off with these cannons. Here we go. Oh, it's gone right over. Oh, yep, and here it is. Here's the cav charge from the hussars, and they're gonna go into the Denmark 7-pounder howitzer. I managed to get a canister off though, so that's very good. But it's not gonna be enough. The generals come to give him some support. Bring up that morale. So those who are interested, if you watch the previous video with the 60 unicorns and the 7,000 fencibles, for those who are interested in the mod, I have been told I'm allowed to release it, but he's actually putting out an updated version of it soon, so I'm going to wait till then. And basically the updated version is going to have some pretty cool units and stuff in it added, and also some unit stats changed. So it's going to be pretty cool. And I'm sure there is more stuff, but I can't think of anything. How come these guys, I think the game might have glitched, because I swear they can't shoot like that normally. That's weird, I don't know. I don't even know what this formation is, look at it. So it's only 4 more days now until Warhammer comes out. So it's pretty hype, and the hiking edition should pretty much be here in 4 days, I guess, or maybe even 3, depends how early it comes, or if it does come early. A nice charge from the Lancers into the Sharpshooters. He really had them unguarded. And already Prussia's put a bit of a dent into the Danish army. So my cannons now are actually in range of their... Oh, sorry, they're in range of my cannons even. Look at this, Prussia pushed all the way, and now we're exchanging fire. I'm going to line up my Portuguese infantry so I can try and take on this line of musketeers and also some Jaegers. Now, you'd probably think, oh, they're easily going to get wiped out, because that is a lot of, you know, shots going down in just the one unit. But you'll be very surprised, because I do actually do pretty well. I'm not sure why, but like, I do very well against them. Like, I know it's, you know, looking bad now, but I move them back a little bit, and then it's just kind of a constant firefight between us two, and I somehow managed to, well, you'll see, but I managed to do pretty well. Prussia's been very aggressive, pushing up pretty much all their forces into, well, the deployment zone of Denmark. So the firefight's going to continue here on this right flank of Denmark. And he's actually now going to send over some troops to assist me. He's going to send some dragoons over, and also, I think, yeah, a unit of the Life Guard afoot. And they're just going to hold back there and wait and see if I need any sort of assistance. But yeah, look at this, doing very well against this line. Very surprised at how well I actually did. So the Highland foot are getting very close, but they're now in range of my canister, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. And they're just getting torn down one by one, look at that. And I actually see him charging his dragoons in, and I sent my Portuguese cavalry out to help. But I messed up a little bit, and I made them walk at first, so it's a bit of a delayed thing, and also they are in a forest, obviously. But we might be able to get a canister off. Let's have a look. Oh, we do, and a volley as well. So it shouldn't be too difficult to take these guys out. I also sent a support unit of these Portuguese infantry to kind of outflank these Highland foot. And the firefight has now started on top of this hill. And my double rows of these light infantry and also my Portuguese infantry is going to do very well against this huge line of fence balls. Now comes a charge from the light dragoons. Oh my god, this is devastating. But if you look here, like, they're not really using all their forces. All they had to do here was, well, in all honesty, they just had the melee charge. Or even just set up a proper line, because having your guys in lines of 3 is never a good idea. Or lines of 4, look at this. It's never a good idea. So using your full capability and spreading units out as much as you can really does help. I used to do lines of 2, but now I've literally just gone to lines of 1, like kind of like this. And it's been working, so... So yeah, we managed to add that unit of light dragoons. Sorry, dragoons even, it wasn't light dragoons. And now I'm actually trying to outflank this unit of KGL foot. And then the melee charges happened over here between some light foot and some British foot. This unit of Highland foot's now trying to outflank me. So I'm just going to move around. And now this unit of KGL is just getting completely torn down. And it looks like another charge coming in from some light dragoons. He's actually brought his general up as well. I don't really mind that he's charged me there, I'm just kind of going to let him do it. So now look at this, I'd say a pretty weak unit of this Portuguese infantry is actually holding up very good against British foot, so they're doing very well. I'm not sure why, but they're managing to hold on. So yeah, now we're in melee with this unit of Highland foot. And again, I'm not sure why, but the Portuguese infantry managed to break them. So I don't understand how that seems to work, but whatever, I guess. And now I'm going to get that charge once they have got on top of this hill like this. Also, it's a bit of a downhill charge as well. I don't know if that actually adds anything to the units. I'm pretty sure it does, but yeah, look at that. There goes the British foot. They've just been routed by a unit of Portuguese infantry. And now some Invincibles they're going to go up against. So I'm going to try and outflank them even more by sending some infantry around this left. Here comes another charge. And I'm going to get into square. Oh, no I'm not. I nearly got into square. This unit did. And here comes another melee charge of this light foot unit. I'm not sure why he kept on charging them in like that. He wasn't a low rated either, but I mean, at the end of the day, the stars don't really matter on Napoleon Total War Online, to be fair. You can lose games and become like a 5-star. Alright, we'll come back to this battle in a sec, because now that the Denmark army has kind of broken free a bit of that onslaught of Prussians, they're going to try and reform here now, but they have had huge dents in their army. Look at this unit of Portuguese infantry, it's amazing. How is it doing this? It's like getting them down to the lowest morale possible, it's crazy. How are they losing? Oh my god. And then the Portuguese infantry is somehow winning. I don't get it. Oh my god, it's routed them. How has it done that?
Our men are running.
That is, that's fair play. That's fair play that they routed though. Another charge of these dragoons. But I'm gonna manage to get into square. I do apologize if you hear a plane outside right now. So, sorry. Yeah, now the British are on the retreat. And so are the... Well, I was about to say so are Denmark, but they've made a stand here on top of this hill. Not sure why he didn't unlimber his 7-pounder howitzers, because they would have really helped him. So it's now just going to be a chase up against this unit of British foot, so we won't concentrate on that side. I think we'll look more over the Danish for now. Got a melee charge coming in from these musketeers. Not sure where they're going. Oh, I guess they're going, yeah, they're going for this unit of sharpshooters. Right in the side as well. But this lifeguard of foot unit should be able to easily wipe them up. Well, you know, musketeers here. And they're trying to... What are they doing? Are they outflanking or what? Oh no, they're going to line up and... Oh god, this could be a devastating blow for Denmark. What are they shooting at? Oh, they're shooting at this unit. I didn't even see them. I thought they were dead bodies. Oh, and the foot guards are now coming in to go up against those life guards of foot. And Denmark sending some dragoons in against some musketeers who have squared. That's never good. Somehow, I don't know how though, but Denmark are winning. But I guess these lifeguards of foot are pretty good. So I'm now going to send over some of my more battered and bruised section of the army over to assist Denmark with their fight against Prussia. Also sent a unit of that Portuguese cavalry around to go and destroy the British artillery pieces. This kind of worked out well for me because this British foot got, well, they stopped on the hill to try and stop that from happening, so I could easily go around behind them and send up some units to try and take them out.
Artillery reporting.
There they go, there goes the British artillery.
Close to range.
So I'm just going to keep charging up this hill so I can get into position and start shooting these units of British foot. My Portuguese cavalry over there is just chasing after his general. These musketeers have been harassing this right flank for quite a while now, so hopefully Denmark can free that up. And this does not look good for Denmark. Yeah, this doesn't look good at all. Oh, look at that. This body's falling down. I think we can safely say that unit's gone. Yep, so there we go. We routed that British foot unit. And now I can actually use these units to go and assist over there. And I'll send them through this town here in a second. So I wanted to try and go up against his generals, but then I was like, actually, let's go for the artillery piece. But unfortunately, he moved back all his men. Well, I say unfortunately because that actually did work out well for Denmark, because it kind of freed up some of the Prussian units. So I don't really mind too much. He also limbered them up, so it doesn't really matter.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Good thing about Portuguese cavalry, they're very cheap and you can easily just kind of get rid of them. And because they're so bad, you can use them as kind of cannon fodder. So yeah, I'm just going to send them through this village here to try and get a flank on these Prussian units. And now the two generals are gonna take on my Portuguese cavalry.
Our men are running, sir.
And they're gonna win, because Portuguese cavalry sucks. I think we'll speed this up a little bit, because there isn't much going on here. It's just kind of us moving units around. And just artillery just being fired on this little forest section. Actually, I'll speed up a little bit more, because
the men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
Otherwise, we'll be here for way too long. So it's now getting to the final moments of the battle, and this is kind of the point where we can either win it or we can lose it. Most of our units have been kind of teared down, and Prussia have quite a few good units left, like a good amount in them. Like they have 85 here, and they also have 96 here. And then if you compare that to us, I have 54, 37, 29, and also... Oh, these haven't been used. These Triadores haven't been used yet. But if you look at Denmark, they have like, what's that, 25 in there, and also 49, so not particularly good. So these Jaegers are now in range, or they... Well, my units are in range of those Jaegers, so they're going to get shot now. But I'm going to try and outflank them with these Triadores. I don't know why, I just really love playing as Portugal. I'm not sure what it is about them, but on certain maps they're just, oh, I don't know, they're just really good. Volley coming in from the howitzer over there. So we're actually doing pretty well against these Jaegers. Brought them down to 34. And they're getting shot by, it looks like, 1, 2, yeah, 3 different light infantry units. And he's charging his general into my light infantry. And I can't go into square with these either, so...
Our men are running, sir.
He's done pretty well there. But unfortunately, I've now got my Portuguese infantry ready, and they're going to start shooting down. And also my general is going to come in and help. But he isn't needed. Now the British general wants to try. So I'm just going to waste my general here. I'm just going to charge him straight for this unit of Jaegers here. But unfortunately they get caught up by this unit of, well, the general staff unit for Britain. But I'm going to keep charging through. This is what I like to do with cavalry. I like to just break the game a little bit and just kind of spam right click on a unit, and I'll just charge through. And they'll get out of that stupid fight animation, so... And I'm just going to keep charging into this unit because they didn't go into square yet. And that's going to allow us to push up, like I'm doing here, along with Denmark.
Our men are running, sir.
And there goes my general. This noble general has died, bravely whilst directing his forces in battle, weakening your cause considerably by his loss. There he goes. So now, this unit of these Prussian musketeers have actually managed to rout my infantry over there. And I'm getting a bit wary now because they could pull this back, because these are literally all these units here are all the ones we have left, and they still have a howitzer, which could easily go into canister and completely destroy us. And look, they've routed another unit, so I'm getting pretty worried now. And sure enough, they've gone into canister, and I was just like, dude, you need to go for their artillery. But I guess he was going for their musketeers. Oh, now he's going for their artillery. So yeah, oh, whoops. Yep, they've managed to rout all of these units over here. We've just had one unit there, and now is the kind of the moment where I'm like, alright, we could lose this. I was getting pretty worried, but for some reason these live guard of I think managed to hold on, and they're gonna get up there just in time, hopefully, and rout this 7-pounder howitzer. Oh god, why was I yawning? Do apologise. So hopefully they're gonna manage to rout that. So now I was like, okay, I was like, Denmark, you need to get this. You need to get this unit to charge a general into it, because I'm gonna get wrecked otherwise. And actually, one of these Portuguese infantry units came back, so that's pretty good. And for some reason he stopped. I was like, no, please, you need to help. And eventually he does charge his general in, and we managed to actually take out this unit, which leaves this unit here. But Denmark have already set up some lifeguards and they're going to start shooting down here in a sec. And they're also being outflanked by these sharpshooters.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Yep, and there they go, they're going to rout. And now it's done. The battle is done. We've managed to pick up the win somehow. A very close battle, especially against Prussia. So well done to everyone who participated in that. Let's go take a look at the statistics. I deployed 1,104. The Sun deployed 864. And Britain, who was commanded by Hoffmann Christoph, deployed 1,209, and Prussia deployed 1,071. Who got the most losses? Yep, Britain did. And who got the most kills? I did. So that was a very cool battle. Let's go take a look at the unit stats. And they're not messed up this time. So yes, let's go take a look. I don't think anybody actually... Oh no, these units here, these Portuguese infantry actually upgraded to 2 chevrons. That's pretty cool. They actually... Oh, they got 260 kills. That's pretty good for a Portuguese infantry unit. That is very cool. And yeah, they got the most kills. So yeah, that was a pretty good battle, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. I should hopefully have a couple more coming out soon. And also another mod video with that huge unit size mod. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.